Texhoma was started in 1901, and the house was built by a Baker Harwell, and he married the first school teacher that was over in Texhoma, and her name was Jessie Chicken. After they built this house in 1917, and they used it as a stopover for the freight wagons that hauled grain from Texas to Texhoma, Oklahoma to the railroad. And then my father-in-law bought it in 1936, and some of his family has been here ever since. This is its third set of windows in 97 years.
The windows in this home have been here for nearly 30 years, and we're beginning to really need some repair. At the time they were installed, they were the top of the line windows. But like I say, they've been here 30 years. They were beginning to look a little ragged from the outside.
The metal on the pillow windows was starting to come loose, and there was wood underneath, and it was rotting just from moisture running down in them, and they were going to fall out, was what was going to happen.
I received a phone call. They were out in this area looking, for people that might need windows, or just contacting people, and we said, yeah, we would like to visit with the representative, and see what they could offer. And Tim came out early one morning and went through the process, and we thought the product was good. My husband is a little bit of a skeptic, and so he was going to make sure that he watched to make sure they were installing them the way they should be. They were very knowledgeable. They worked very quickly. They worked well together, and he immediately saw that they knew what they were doing. And I told him, I said, I feel like a queen, because I sat in my recliner and they carried their little vacuum behind them, and they covered the windows, which I liked that. They covered them as they worked so that, the insects and the flies and everything, I didn't have a house full, but I don't think we could be any more impressed with them.
Immediately, as they put them in, we could tell that it was cooler than normal. With the tint in the windows and then the triple pane, it was just, there's a lot of difference.
I'm anxious for winter almost to come. The factor of the windows, they fit so tight, just like a glove, when they put them in. And I think it's going to make a big difference in trying to even keep the house warm. We like them. They did a really, really good job of trying to match the wood color of the trim that they had to use to finish them out with the wood that was already in the windows. So we're pleased with them. We really are. And everyone we've seen that knew we were having new windows installed, they'll say, well, so how are your windows? And I definitely would recommend them. We've talked to numerous people, and saying they're really good windows, and it's made a big difference in our home.